Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadia, and today, as you can see by the title, this video we're going to be talking about classy lady fragrances. Now we're going to go by Google's definition of what a classy lady or a classy woman is. It's someone who exudes sophistication and poise. She knows how to dress impeccably and is always well groomed. Is classy in her demeanor, speaks with confidence, and radiates self-respect. A classy woman leaves an impression. She's unforgettable. So, what does that say about today's fragrances? I have 5 for you guys. Each one of these fragrances will leave an impression on whoever you're around when you're there and after you leave the room. That is the reason for the choices that I have today. They are sure to not fail you. They are sure to have people asking you, what are you wearing? People that are strangers, people that you don't know, and definitely the people that you know are going to respond and ask you, Nadia, what did you have on when I saw you today? Nadia, you smelled so good today. Is that not what you want, sis or bro? Or whoever is watching this that wants to smell like this, wants your woman to smell like this. If you're a man and you want to smell like this, they are that good. But one thing that all of these fragrances have in common are that they are definitely classy lady scents. And I say that by my opinion because every single time I wear these fragrances, that is the mind that they put me in. That's how they make me feel. That's what they smell like. That is what I imagine a classy woman smelling like when I think about these fragrances. It exudes classiness. So we're not going to talk anymore. I've talked long enough. We're just going to jump right into the fragrances. Okay, you guys? Like I said, I only have 5. So I was going to keep this video kind of short. So the first one that we have, we're going to start off with YSL Libre Le Parfum. This is the big bottle I got this in because the first bottle I bought was the EDT and I sprayed that one up. So I was like, the next one that I buy from them, I'm going to get the big bottle. So I did. This is, like I said, the Le Parfum. Now, I can say for someone who does not want to go straight to this one, I would recommend that you possibly start with the EDT. That's where I started. I bought this because this was the newer one at the time when I got this, but EDT is my absolute favorite out of all of them. So I would recommend when you, first of all, I recommend you go and sniff each fragrance that I have right here that I'll be showing you guys today to form your own opinion. But in my personal experience, my recommendation, I would recommend the EDT if you want to start with a YSL fragrance. One of these fragrances needs to be in your classy lady list. Like I said, I would start with the EDT. Don't get me wrong, this one smells very good. You can definitely smell the YSL DNA in this one like you can in all of them. It is a beautiful fragrance, but I would recommend starting with the EDT. Definitely, now these are not done in any type of order. I'm just pulling them as I have them sitting here on my bed, my eyelash bed next to me. No particular type of order, so don't think I'm going 1 through 5 or anything like that. I'm just showing you guys the ones that I feel like should be on this list. And I only chose 5 out of my entire collection, and that's because all of the fragrances that I have, these are the 5 off the top of my head that screams classy. And that's what this video is going to be about. The other ones say a lot of different things, but classy is where we're going to, classy and very feminine is where we're going to stay at this video right here. So again, like I said, choose one off of the YSL line, the Libre line. Specifically, I would start with EDT, but this is Le Parfum, like I said. Number 2 that I have here, the next one that I have is Monger. Y'all knew Monger was going to be on this list. Jeremy Fragrance listed this as the wife scent. This is what he calls this fragrance, so you know that this one is going to be on the list. Now this fragrance is one that I feel like a lot of women shy away from my experience, from what I have seen in person. A lot of women shy away from this at first. Like they aren't as excited about it as I was when I got it and smelled it. Now a friend of mine that's really into perfume, she was just as excited. She blind bought it off of my recommendation and she loved it. One thing I want to tell you, if you are new to perfume, I would say, first of all, sample as much as you can. But when you sample, make sure that you are really wearing the fragrance as much as you can and getting as much out of it as possible, because There is a thing as a new nose from what I have noticed, and a lot of people who just started wearing fragrances will run away from certain scents, and it's almost like you guys relate the fragrance to things that you're used to on a daily basis, and you don't really give a lot of the perfumes a chance. Like, if they're not sold in Ulta or Sephora, then a lot of women I have noticed be like, oh no, that's not this. And it's like, you haven't even given it a chance. Like, so give them a chance. Like I said, sample them and wear them at night. I would recommend wearing them at night, so that overnight, if you don't like the scent, you're at home, you're not going anywhere, you can scrub it off, or you can wear it overnight to see how you like the scent. You have to, some things need to macerate, some things need to settle on your skin. Straight out of the bottle testing does not always work. I can tell you that, okay? So back to the perfume. Like I said, I just had to put that out there because of what I've been hearing and seeing like over the last week or so. But like I said, Monger. Is there any explanation needed behind this? It is referred to by Jeremy Fragrance as the wife scent. Like, the wife scent. This is a beautiful fragrance. I had a perfume exchange dinner for my birthday, and this was one of the fragrances that I did in my exchange. I gifted my person 2 perfumes, and this is one of them that I gifted her. So Courtney, if you're watching this, I really hope you give it a chance, like a good chance, okay? You guys, it is beautiful. It is so feminine, and it wears very, very well. So again, try it out. Test them out. All of the fragrances that I'm showing you guys today, there are definitely fragrances that if you want to step out and you feel like you look your absolute best at that time, you can easily reach for any one of the ones that I'm showing you, and they will go with any outfit that you have on. If you're, like I said, if you're on your classy lady, if you're on your mature woman, if you're on your I look good tonight, I am very well put together. You step out and you know that you're going to turn some heads and draw some eyes in that night just off of what you look like. The fragrances that I have today are only going to top that off. Once they see you, then they smell you, you're going to knock it out of the park. I promise you with these. All right, the next one I have is, now you guys, this was a re-up, okay? Because this bottle that I have right here that I'm about to show y'all, I sprayed it to nothing. I only had a bottle of air because I love this fragrance that much. I got it as a gift for my birthday, and I was like, you knew what you were doing because you bought me one that I did not have anymore. And that is La Vie Belle. I got this in a gift set, and this is the one of the bottles out of the gift set. You guys, I sprayed it on my arm, and it's like, you will never fail with this perfume. The first experience I had smelling this, like really, really smelling it, was on a woman that was, it was some years ago. She was probably in her 70s. I could smell this lady across the room. And it was so strong and it projected so far that I was like, I cannot let her leave out of here without finding out what she has on. Because whatever it is absolutely gorgeous. And my manager at the time was like, yeah, I want to know too. So are you going to ask? I was like, you know I am. So, and this had to be like 4 years ago. So probably 4 or 5 years ago, I asked, yeah, it's about 5 years ago. I asked the lady what she had on, and she wrote it down. Because let me be real. Anytime I would go by the Lancome counter, I would never stop at that counter because I don't know why I just assumed everything on there was going to smell like mothballs. That is what you get for assuming. I don't know why I thought that. I just passed by the counter every single time. I wouldn't even stop and smell the stuff. But that is my bad. That is my mistake because their perfumes smell so good. You guys, when I say this fragrance will sit on your skin, sit on your clothes, and it will drift around the room and just stand there at attention, like in the air. That is how good this is. This is one that I will always have in my collection because it is absolutely gorgeous. It screams femininity. It is beautiful. Now, I'm not going over the notes or anything like that in these videos like this, and I normally don't because every perfume on my almost every perfume on my channel has its own dedicated review or whatever. But again, like I said, you guys, when I say extremely beautiful, very feminine, You need everything that I am showing you here today. I promise you, you will not go wrong. They all smell completely different. I'm going to tell you that. So you will have a variety in your collection to choose from anytime you feel like you want to put on a classic girl fragrance. You're going to have 5 different scents to choose from because all of these smell completely different. All right, the next one is, and y'all knew she was going to make it to this list. How could she not? And that is Delina Exclusive. She made it to this list, and we're going to say that she should definitely be on this list. But, I'm going to say, do not buy Delina Exclusive. Buy Club de Nuit Imperiale. I have told y'all this a million times. If you have this, you don't need this. This is better than this. I don't care what nobody say. I say it every single time. I compare them every single time because this one is just that good. This one will be down below in my Amazon storefront. I love it. And I know somebody just said that they can't get past one of the notes in here. I think they was talking about this. I'm going to have to go read my comments again and respond, but beautiful. Now don't get me wrong, we all know Delina Exclusive is beautiful, but the price tag with 3 something for this bottle of perfume, and this one is 40, 46. I can never get the amount right. I'm gonna have to look it up and see how much it is so I can tell you guys on here for a change or whatever. But super duper cheap. This is linked down below in my Amazon storefront. You can, this perfume, you guys, when I say reaches, this perfume meets the crowd before you meet the crowd. This perfume will be in the areas that you leave out of and you have been gone for minutes. It's like it's pulled up a chair and it just sits there and waits for you to come back and get it so that it can jump back on you and then y'all can leave and go about y'all's business. Like, it sits that strong in the air. We'll literally have people following you. We'll literally have people asking you, what do you have? What do you have on? Complete strangers. The people that are going to be around you are going to be asking you what you have on. You will not go wrong with this. First of all, for the price tag. The price tag is unreal for this I think it's a 3.6 ounce bottle. Yes, 3.6 ounce bottle. Super duper cheap. Lasts forever. Does not smell cheap. You get so much bang for your buck with this. And it is gorgeous. Every time I wear this, I feel a certain way wearing this. It's like I know that I am going to get stopped when I wear this. It's like I look forward to it because I know it's going to happen. And that's not being cocky or conceited or anything like that. It's like exciting to me because of the fact that I know when I get stopped, I can tell so many other people about this perfume. And then they're going to be excited when I tell them, baby, I paid $45 for this perfume. I heard how much it was. Like, the price tag alone is unreal. Like, y'all need to sponsor me at this point because I know I am selling a ton of these bottles. Just how many times I have talked about this fragrance. The excitement I have when I wear this because I know I'm gonna get to talk about it when I wear it. It takes a lot for me to put this down and for me to not repeatedly wear this fragrance because of how gorgeous it is. And that is just the honest to God truth. These people ain't paying me to say that. They have no idea who I am yet. Okay? But it's that good. Definitely. If you don't get anything I show you today, get this one. Easily get this one because of how much it costs. Okay? Next. Y'all should know this one is going to be on here because I'm sorry and I hate it for those of you who can't rock with my girl. But Coco Melle, how is she not going to be on this list? Coco Melle? Oh, another one that smells amazing. And I got the body cream to go with this one, so I'll be really ready when I wear this. But, y'all know I got y'all. If I can find y'all a fragrance that is extremely cheaper than the original fragrance and smells just as good or better, you know I'm going to do it. If anybody else on YouTube is going to do it, it's going to be me. So, instead of buying Coco Melle. Now, if you're a label girl and you feel like you got to have the real one, more power to you, sis. I'm not knocking you. Nobody's knocking you. Do what you got to do. You still have the list. But for those of us like me that don't mind having a good dupe that smells even better or just as good as the original, in this case, again, even better, Club de Nuit woman. You guys, this smells exactly like Coco Mademoiselle, but better. Yes, I know y'all like, you keep saying that about those two perfumes, and I'm not lying. Again, they don't know me, I don't know them. I do get a little piece of change if you guys shop my Amazon storefront, but I feel like by now everybody knows that. But that is not why I'm telling y'all to get these. I was stunned, shocked when I received these in the mail and I smelled them. First of all, they were blind buys. Let me just put that out there. I've told y'all that before. They were blind buys. Both of these, I bought them at a separate time. This one was first. And I was shocked. I was like, dang, this smells just like something I already have. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this smells like Coco Mademoiselle. But I'm like, how does it smell better than Coco Mademoiselle? Like, it smells so good. And in my opinion, it smells better than Coco Mademoiselle. This one is even cheaper than the other one. This one is like $26. $26.32. I'll put the price because like I don't know why. And I look at these all the time and still can never remember the price. And that's because I look at so many different perfumes. But you guys, I am telling y'all, this is so cheap and so beautiful. Again, look how big the bottle is. You cannot, even if y'all blind bought these and didn't really care for them, which I know y'all not. I know y'all gonna love them. Like, it's not gonna hurt you, like hurt you, because of the price. The price. Just think about it this way. You buy 2 Bath and Body Works sprays, you're gonna spend more on those than you will on this perfume. And this is gonna last longer. When I say this, these fragrances have some reach. They have their own video on my channel because of how gorgeous they are. They are cheap. But like I said, these, if you're wondering what Nadia do, they really smell like the real thing. Yes, they do. I promise you. But they smell better. And that is the honest truth. They, in my opinion, this is my opinion. Y'all have to remember that. This is my opinion. They smell better. Like I said, I blind bought them. So I was shocked that they smelled better. I honestly didn't expect them to come in smelling like nothing because of how cheap they were. Little did I know I was about to strike gold. I will always have those in my collection because of how good they are. I will always have all of these in my collection because I am in my, say it loud and say it proud, classy girl era. I feel like I've always been a classy girl, but I say classy girl era because it's like I am being loud about my classy girl era. I've kind of always just been there, and you know, you can kind of see it, and maybe you kind of tell by the way I carry myself, but I'm letting it be known to everybody that that is where we are. Okay, so you'll be able to see it, you'll be able to smell it. Like I am, this is just going along with the series that I have been doing, and I am loving it. I'm enjoying it, and I am loving the fact that you guys are enjoying it with me. We're gonna be looking so good, smelling so good, feeling so good for the rest of our lives. This is not gonna just be a 2024 thing. This is permanent. We're working on, this is who we are, okay? But for real, thank you guys as always for tuning in. Thank you so much for the love and always being there and watching my videos. Thanks for the feedback, the comments, the likes, the shares, the everything. I love y'all. I am planning another giveaway. Yes, I am, because I get excited when it's giveaway time. I think I have one thing over there that I'm gonna do a giveaway on, but I want to, of course, add a fragrance to it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Before you leave, let's see what are we gonna do. This is the new year. We just glad a little sprinkle in there because, you know, that's what we're doing with our lives. We're sprinkling everything beautiful in our lives. So leave me a star down in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.